Hey guys, today I want to talk about some MMO stuff. Today we're going to be talking about a few games you might not know of, you might know of already, or you probably never played them ever because some are not released yet and are in a closed beta. Sadly, I'm not in some of them. But I will be talking about a couple games that I am really looking forward to coming out, hopefully in the coming future, if I'm not dead. And the mysterious thing I can't say on YouTube, or my video will get deranked and completely removed from search history, so I can't say it. But I will be talking about a MMORPG, action MMORPG called Blue Protocol. Now, Blue Protocol, the reason why I'm talking about this one first is because this one reopened its CBT, and you can sign up for it on their website. You'll have to create a Bandai Namco account in order to create an account. And if it is an IP blocked, I'm not sure if it is yet. I'm not sure at all, in fact. But if it is, just open up a VPN and plop in there into the game. If you get into the closed beta, I mean. But you can sign up. You just want to make sure. I think you have to set the region to Asia and then Japan. I don't remember. I think it's something like that. But Blue Protocol is an action MMORPG. It's sort of, and the combat is sort of like Terror or Soul Workers if you played those games before, which you probably have, but if you haven't, you should go check it out because it's getting pretty good. And now I want to talk about another game which you might not know of called Elder Tales. Now, this is a game that is kind of hard to explain. Have you guys seen the anime Log Horizon? Yeah, it's basically the premise of the game is basically that anime, Elder Tales. The MMORPG the Shiro plays was originally called Elder Tales until we got yeeted into the world of Elder Tales. Yeah, there might be some varying legal issues with that when it gets released, because I don't think they have the rights to use the IPs of the characters or the likeness to use the characters in their game. I mean, they might not be called that in the game, but they're pretty much saying the game is like inspiration of Log Horizon. I mean, they straight up say it on the website. It's an inspiration from Log Horizon, and you can really see that it's clearly an inspiration, because it clearly is an inspiration, obviously, because you can see it on everywhere on the website. It's just all over the place. But there might be issues. There could be possible legal issues with that game, which is why I would not put my hopes up for that game, because they are technically illegally making that game if they don't have the rights or proper use to use the likeness of those characters of the anime. They will probably get yeeted and get sued if they don't have the proper rights to use the likenesses of the characters or anything from the anime, which will be an issue in the future. But that's about all I want to talk about that, because it's not. I have no promises for that game. I hope it comes out, but I doubt it. If it gets found out by, creators of Log Horizon, they might not do anything, might not care, or they might go after them and sue them for legal issues that I can't explain because I'm a dumb. I can't explain that stuff. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't go into that. But all I know is there will be some sort of legal issue, and that's about it for Elder Tales. Now I want to talk about Genshin Impact. Now, Genshin Impact is still in its CBT 2, I believe. It's not released yet. I'm not into CB2. I wish I was. I wish I was ahead of time. I'm so mad that I did not get, because it was like a month ago or so they reopened the registration for Genshin Impact, because I really want to play that game so bad. Like, you guys have no idea. Out of either Blue Protocol and Genshin Impact, I don't know which one I'm more excited for. I think my excitement for both exceeds expectations of excitement. Like I'm really excited for those two games, with the combination of those two games. But the games look really good. Like, I don't care if Genshin Impact has like a shader or it looks similar to Breath of the Wild. Who cares? Honestly, how many of you guys actually care that it got inspiration from Breath of the Wild? I mean, everything in the game is original. All the assets, the code, everything in the game is original. Nothing is stolen directly from Breath of the Wild. So you can't exactly say it's a clone when all the assets are originally created by the developers. You get what I'm saying? Okay. I don't think anything can happen because everything, the code and everything, if by some chance my words get blown out of the water and they actually found out they used Stone Cold, that might be a problem. But I highly doubt it. I don't think they would do that because then they would not have a game. They would have no game. The game would be yeeted by Nintendo just like that. Splickety splat, gone. If it was such a clone of Breath of the Wild, Nintendo would have probably already issued a takedown notice by now. Surely, if it was, and it wouldn't be releasing on the Nintendo Switch either, if that was the case. So I don't think anything's gonna happen to the game with Nintendo if they're planning to release the game on the Nintendo Switch in the future. I don't think anything bad's gonna happen. But you never know, because Nintendo, they're not very good with this kind of stuff. Now Sega is much better on terms with this stuff. They're not as reactionary as Nintendo is. Okay, they actually care and actually like that their fans make stuff about their IPs, like fan creations, and they won't go after them and sue individual people who will have no chance of winning against Nintendo. It's impossible. Okay, because Nintendo has just lawyers like that. Boosh. Okay, this has become more into a Nintendo rant. But now I want to talk about another game that you might not know of called Corepunk. Now, Corepunk is a steampunk MMO, which is really cool because I like steampunk games. I used to play a steampunk web browser game a long time ago. It doesn't exist anymore, and I don't remember the name, nor do I care to remember the name of the MMO. Because it's a really old MMO and it's from a long time ago, and I don't remember the name. And it most likely is not alive anymore, so there's that. But Corepunk is an MMO, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of like, it's hard to explain. It's like Path of Exile-ish, maybe. Not Path of Exile. It kind of reminds me of Path of Exile. But it doesn't really look like anything like Path of Exile, but it reminds me of that because it's the only game I can think of that I can make a comparison. But it is in beta, and you can currently sign up for beta on corepunk.com/en/. You don't need to use a VPN or anything. You just sign up, use your email. If you get in it. If you don't, you don't. And it's a steampunk MMO, as far as I can tell. As given the way the website is textured, the way it looks like a steampunk MMO. Okay, it looks like a steampunk. I like steampunk games, and the way the art style is makes it look like a steampunk MMO. So I'm calling it a steampunk MMO, and that's what it is. It's steampunk. Steampunk. It's a steampunk. Okay, it's a steampunk MMO. That's all I gotta say. And that's about it for the MMO news that I want to cover today, because I can't think of anything else, and this is kind of a new thing I'm doing, so I'm not really good at it yet. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and see you guys next time on, what's today? Sunday Fun Day, I guess. I don't know. See you guys next time.